Hi friends, Sanbonani. I hope you guys are good. My name is Wandisa, aka Wandi Lu if you're new here. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're in my bathroom and we are going to be doing a revamp. Now the way I've approached this revamp has been incremental. So I've been doing it slowly in stages. I'll talk you through the journey in terms of where we started and what we're going to be doing today. Today I'm doing a DIY Roman shade, which is just like a final touch to really pull the space together. So yeah, if you want to see more, stick around. Okay friends, so let's go all the way to the very beginning. When I bought this place, this was the listing photo. I loved it. I love that it was blue. I know the trend has been for bathrooms to be typically white with marble, you know, that very minimal clean look. But I really love the tile, and it doesn't go all the way to the top. So it's only half the bathroom. The top of the bathroom is white, so blue and white are the colors in the bathroom. The bathroom was great, but there was one key issue. This is what the bathtub looked like. Yeah, it's pretty gross. It's pretty disgusting. I don't even know how it gets to this place. Like, I just don't get it. So when I moved in, guys, I scrubbed and I scrubbed. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. So for a few months, while I was saving and trying to recover from a financial setback, I used to wear shower slops in the bath, because I use the bath as a shower. So it's a bath and shower combo. So I would wear shower slops just to protect myself, because I just didn't feel clean. And guys, I scrubbed, hey? Like, I really scrubbed. I couldn't have people over because I didn't want them to see my bathtub, because I only have one bathroom. So that is the bathroom for the flat. So if someone comes over, they need the bathroom, they're going to look over and see my tub, and now it's go awkward. Like, no thank you. But thankfully, the solution wasn't to change the tub, but rather to get the tub refinished. So I got somebody to come in, and they scraped, like just taking layers and layers off. And then they went in with like a spray of sorts, and they refinished the tub. When that bath was done, I was like, whew. I was so relieved. And it didn't even cost that much. I think I paid, I think 1.5 max, if I remember correctly. It wasn't that serious. And so I was really grateful that I didn't have to replace the tub, and that I could get it looking brand new again. Sometimes you have to wait. As much as I wanted to have a brand new bath on day one, life was lifing. The finances weren't making sense. And also I thought I was going to need a lot more money than I actually needed, which was my mistake. I should have done the research. Those were dark days. Don't feel pressure to do a full makeover start to finish in one day, in 1 week. You know, if the finances don't allow, or your life doesn't allow, that's fine. Do it in stages. I mean, I've had so many dramas. Home ownership, it's so expensive. It's so expensive. I've had dramas trying to fix things in various parts of this flat. Even in the bathroom itself, like I had a proper drama, guys. I had geyser bursts and pipe bursts. Guys, I can't even go inside. I can't do this. Actually, I can't do this. Life can get expensive, so just be patient with yourself. If you can't do everything at once, it's completely fine. So once I got the bathtub sorted, I moved my attention to the toilet, which wasn't bad. It was just old and rusty, and at some point, like, the lever wasn't working, so I had to get that fixed. And not just fixed, I wanted a whole new toilet. I went to Leroy Merlin. I didn't get the most expensive toilet. I just got the one above the cheapest. Okay, I wanted something simple, something clean, and getting a new toilet cost me $3,000. I think it was like 1.5 in labor, 1.5 for the toilet, like somewhere around there. You would think something so important to the home like a toilet would cost a lot of money. I thought it was going to be really expensive. In my mind, I thought I was going to pay $4,000 just for the toilet. Slowly, I was making incremental, small improvements to the bathroom. So in today's video, I'm going to be making one more additional change, but this time it's a DIY. I'm doing it myself. I'm going to be installing a custom Roman shade. I don't really need any blinds in the space, to be honest. I do have a curtain rail up above my window, but I never hang any curtains. I love to have maximum light. I get so much good light in this bathroom. Like getting ready in this bathroom is such a joy because the room is so bright. I feel well lit. Also, it's great for filming, but not great if you're trying to film the space. You'll see why in a second. It's time to do these blinds. There are many ways to do Roman shades or DIY Roman shades. I'm going to be using the roller blinds in my dining room and converting those into Roman shades of sorts. This is not a tutorial, okay? I'm not saying this is what you must do. I'm saying this is what I did. So step one is to go to the fabric store. I went to Fiona's. I feel like I live there now. I feel like every video I'm showing you guys fabric. I went with this fabric over here from Fiona's. It is cream with some stripes, as you can see. I wanted the stripes to run down, so my shade won't run this way, but rather it'll run this way. I wanted something that was going to be simple and elegant, not overpowering, and I love a good stripe, so this was the perfect fabric for me. So first things first, I have to remove the existing curtain rail. Once that was done, I removed my roller blind from my dining room. I should have removed this when I was painting in part 1 of the dining room makeover. I was lazy and so I didn't remove it and I just painted around it. But no biggie, I was able to, paint what I didn't paint last time. Removing the existing blind wasn't that difficult. I just had to pull and yank it out of there. That really was not difficult at all. Once I'd removed the blinds, I was able to measure exactly how much fabric I needed. I only needed about 1 meter, or just under 1 meter. So once I got the size right, I cut it to size. I folded the fabric over and ironed a hem. So once my hems were properly folded, I used fabric glue. I probably could have sewn this. I wasn't trying to sew. I have the fabric glue, I'm using the fabric glue. The plan is quite simple. So all I want to do is take the fabric and glue it to the rod. I tried using several adhesives. This first one didn't work, okay? It's kind of supposed to be a super glue of sorts. It was a fail. And so I got another super glue, like an old one that I've had. And that did work, but I ran out. I was so upset. I ran out. So then I went and I got Patek's No More Nails. But the thing about this Patek's No More Nails, I've had it for so long. It had dried up. So that didn't work. And eventually I had to use silicone, which I don't recommend, guys. But it worked. But I don't recommend it. Save yourself the trouble and get super glue. That's all I can say. Because, yeah, wow. Four adhesives later, it finally worked. Now that the glue is in place, I want to create the pleats for the Roman shade effect. I created the pleats manually, pinned them in place to make sure I was happy with them, measured them to make sure they were equal on both sides, because what I don't want is a wonky shade. And that was it. Really, really simple. I then added some PVC pipes that I had from a previous makeover. I wanted these pipes to give a little bit of volume. I secured my pleats by gluing them down. Yeah, this is really, really simple. It's simple, but it took a while because I really wanted to make sure that those lines matched up. It took a while, but we got there. So you guys have seen my dining room, my bathroom, my bedroom, my living room. You've seen every space apart from the kitchen, which it's coming. The kitchen requires more than just a revamp. It's like it needs a full renovation. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I want to start doing subscriber makeovers. I will put a link in the description for a form if you want to apply for a free makeover. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing week, and I will see you as always in the next one.